Hi, I'm Shay McAtee. I'm pleased to have you join me as we explore how our senses work together through a process called sensory integration. This makes it possible for us to learn, play, socialize, and just generally function in the world.
But first, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. He's going to help us understand how important our senses are in everyday life. Like you and me, he learns about the world through his senses. Most people know about 5 of our senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Each of these senses brings us important information. For example, touch helps you know the difference between the feel of a butterfly landing on your arm and the feel of a friend tapping you on the shoulder. There are also 2 other senses that are very important. One is our sense of balance and movement, which comes from our vestibular system. This sense helps us move our body without falling, so we can do activities like walking, riding a bicycle, or even sitting correctly at a desk. It is also the sense that lets you know that you're moving very fast on a roller coaster, even if your eyes are closed. We also get important information from our body position sense, or proprioception. This sense gives you information about the position of your body parts without having to look at them. It helps you do activities like walking upstairs without having to look down at your feet. This sense also tells you how much force to use when doing things like picking up and cracking open an egg. Putting together information from all of these senses makes it possible for us to participate in everyday activities. By integrating or combining all the information we get from our senses, we can make sense of the world around us and successfully move through and interact in our world. Most tasks involve a number of our senses working together. For example, when playing baseball, you need your sense of body position to know how you are standing and the position of your arms holding the bat. You need your sense of touch to grip and move the bat correctly in your hands. Your sense of vision lets you follow the ball with your eyes and helps your body know when to get ready to swing the bat. And your balance and movement sense helps you to stay upright, hit the ball, and run the bases.
We all need to integrate our senses to engage in everyday activities. When everyday activities become frustrating for a child, it may be because they're having trouble organizing and using this information from their senses. Sensory integration issues can show up in many different ways. Your child might seem to be over or underreactive to different types of sensory experiences, such as textures, sound, or movement. Or a child might appear clumsy or disorganized, or have difficulty learning new motor skills. Every child is unique, both in their abilities and in their possible areas of concern. The good news is that there's help for children with sensory and motor challenges. Through occupational therapy using a sensory integrative approach, a child can improve their ability to use sensory information while participating in a variety of fun sensory motor activities. Occupational therapy using this approach often takes place in a large gym that has lots of fun opportunities for children to experience movement and use their senses to play, learn, and develop. Therapy helps kids simply be kids, learning and playing alongside friends, and fully enjoying their young lives. Thanks for learning about sensory integration with me. If you think your child might have issues related to sensory integration, ask your pediatrician for a referral to an occupational therapist for an evaluation. And don't wait. The earlier you start, the better for your child. For more information about sensory integration, contact pathways.org or call 1-800-955-CHILD to help your child reach their fullest potential.
right, Tyler, I want you to go ahead now. We're going to do your right hand first. And these are all forms here, and I want you to put those in as fast as you can, and I'm going to time you with this stopwatch. Are you ready, set, go? Good, Tyler. I want you to go with this with your left hand and your right hand behind your back. Okay, all set, go. Okay, Ty, this is going to be with the shield over your eyes here. And I want you to put your left hand behind your back. And ready, go. That was very, very good, Tyler.
How much was that?
Okay, Ty, pull this down over your eyes once again and put your right hand behind your back, and I want you to go ahead now and go.
Fish.
Okay, just about the same. It is important to combine the senses if possible on this. We're taking the auditory from the metronome, and Tyler is going to bounce the ball in time with the metronome. Okay, Ty, whenever you're ready, go. Okay, that's fine, Ty. Now do it with the other hand. That's fine, Ty. Very, very good. This is a test of the auditory motor system. Okay, Ty, are you ready? Okay, that's fine, Ty. Ty, I want you to draw those circles in time with the metronome. Ready? Go. Now do it the other way. Both the same way. Now the same way in. Try and keep in time with the metronome if you can. Okay, that's fine, Ty. It is essential in the preschool years to have the child do a large amount of jigsaw puzzles. This is one example of what Tyler is doing at the present time. Okay. This sequence trains direction, and it employs the vision movement, and the auditory system. First of all, we will train each part of this whole sequence. Okay, Ty, let's go. That's fine. In this sequence, we train the trampoline and the metronome. He must bounce in time. All right, now we are going to see how Tyler does on the blackboard with the arrows and bouncing on the trampoline and the metronome. It's excellent. Very simple to transfer the arrows to the alphabet by taking the circle in relation to the straight line in script printing. And in this way, reversals can easily be cut out from the child. Oh, go ahead and see what Tyler can do with this now. Kinesthetic and tactile. Okay, Tyler, let's go. This particular method attempts to coordinate the motor areas of vision, the auditory, tactile, and kinesthetic sense modalities. If you go through the alphabet, you can pick out letters, of course, to make words out of it, set up sentences, and you can include the punctuation. For example, you can count the period as 3 beats, the semicolon as 2 beats, and the comma as 1 beat. Certainly, when the child has coordinated these senses in a high degree and it ties in with the alphabet and reading, he will more than likely never forget. This is Logan. Logan is 4 years of age. Now we're going to time Logan on the form board. Are we all set, Logan? Ready? Go! Let's do that with your right hand now. Ready? Go! Well, that was 17 seconds. Okay, Logan. Let's see what you can do with your eyes covered now. Ready? Go! Put your right hand. Okay, Logan, I'm going to let you look in these two mirrors. This is known as a double scope, and it's an assessment device as well as a training device. Okay? Let's see, I need to just move around first. Extremely interesting between these two guys that we have just shown you. Tyler, of course, is approximately 4 years older than Logan. You will notice that I asked Logan to use one hand, and he got quite frustrated at one point there, so he brought the other hand to bear to feel. Now, the minute he felt where the form should go, he had no trouble in putting that form in. It's extremely interesting dealing with the various age groups. And you give Logan another 4 years on top of what he has now, and he'll be an entirely different little guy, and he'll be able to breeze through most of these tests without any trouble at all. Both of these youngsters are extremely well coordinated, and it is quite obvious that they are not having any trouble in school from the marks that the parents have been getting back. Tyler is an outstanding goalie in hockey and was awarded the most valuable player in his league this year. And the two, the way that the individual performs as far as athletic sports are concerned, and the coordination of the senses is today unquestioned.